My journey takes me into the Cascade Mountains to discover the spectacular natural splendors of Clear Lake and the Klamath National Forest.
But we're all alone. We got government lights, you're so bad. All they can do are broken heads, broken windows and creaking floors, and the big busted down our broken doors. The abandoned building we're trying to stick.
A couple years ago, I came across an article online, and as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to come here. At 142 acres in size and 175 feet in depth, Clear Lake has been dubbed America's most beautiful lake due to its vivid colors and clarity. The lake was formed nearly 3,000 years ago when lava flows from the nearby Sound Mountain created a natural dam that slowly filled it with water. The lake's unusually high clarity is the result of snow and ice filtering through 7,000-year-old lava and underground springs. However, this also makes it incredibly cold, with an average temperature of just 37 degrees. Too cold even for most fish, except for the handful of trout that are stocked here each year. However, this hasn't stopped it from becoming one of the country's top freshwater diving destinations, with dozens of divers and underwater photographers braving the frigid waters each year to catch a glimpse of its towering underwater forest. Oh, that's nice. We've hiked almost the entire length of the lake to arrive at this beautiful spot known as the Great Spring. Now, as incredible as all the other stuff was that we saw, this is the main reason I did this trip to Oregon, and you haven't really experienced this incredible wonder of nature unless you've seen it from the water. I'm off in search of the famous underwater forest. According to my GPS, it should be right around here somewhere. This is the lava field we were exploring earlier on foot. It looks completely different from experiencing it from the water. This is incredible. I just felt my kayak run over something, so I might be right on top of it here. Holy shit, I found it. I can't believe I actually found it. I'm so excited. This is the whole reason I came here. See if I can get my underwater camera down there. Oh, I found my sunken forest. Now I've come to the other end of the lake. I'm gonna check out those islands over there. Look at that. Wow. Look how... Yeah, this lake really has earned its name. We have a clear lake in California that's anything but clear, but this one really did live up to its name. Behind me is a 100-foot high Shahale Falls. We're on the shores of Fish Lake, and I know what you're thinking, but this isn't your ordinary lake. This is actually a seasonal lake, which means the lake only exists during the rainy seasons, and during the drier months, the water dries up and leaves behind this nice meadow.
You've been here before? Oh, I'm glad you came out today. So this is a blacksmith shop. 3 buildings were built by the Civilian Conservation Corps. The Depression put people back to work program. Those are from the early 1920s. The little one you can rent in the winter.
This seemingly ordinary set of wooden buildings you see behind me are part of the historic Fish Lake Remount Depot. The first structure at Fish Lake was a roadhouse built in 1876 to accommodate travelers along the Santiam Wagon Road. Fish Lake was also a popular camping area and was common to see 100 wagons or more camped near the lakeshore between the months of July and September. The Remount Depot was first used by the U.S. Forest Service as a seasonal ranger outpost in 1905. Here they would resupply and rest their pack animals, anywhere from 60 of them. And that service was only discontinued in 2005.
Where they kept your food that needed to stay cool. The door in the bottom, we looked up and put the food down in there. People that work in the forest call it cork boots. Took me a while to realize what they were talking about. This is the cork boots.
Studded, yeah.
Yeah, studded for
ice.
No, for walking on logs, wet logs, and the telephone system out to the fire tower lookouts. So the fire tower guys could call in and tell what supplies they needed. So there were usually a couple of girls here, college girls, who took the calls. And the little building next door was where they kept the supplies. So the girls would give the message. They'd pull the supplies off the shelves, load them into these kind of packs here, put it on a mule, and take it out to the fire tower lookout.
They didn't stay here all winter, no?
Oh, nobody's ever lived here in the winter. Oh, that was the old phone.
Why they call it Fish Lake if it's drying out? Why?
Well, because when there's water in it, there's fish in it.
Water disappear, where the fish go?
The fish swim up the creek. The water is going away. We need to swim back. Some may go down in the lava tube. We're not entirely sure.
Oh, this one, when the lake is full, would have been the most expensive to rent because it would have sat right on the lake shore.
Fajny port, siadł sobie na porcie. No, jeziorko.
Lakeview Terrace. At the school, they actually cut a trail directly out of the lava wall.
I don't know Polish at all. I'm not sure why I thought that.
To jest to jezioro, nie ma wody.
Oh, Jesus! We pulled off the main road. We're on this small dirt path. We're trying to find the region's famous Lost Lake lava tube. Fascinating geologic site in Oregon. Something I've never seen before, but we found there seems to be no signs. There have been issues recently with people trying to clog the hole with their junk. But a skilled geographer and die-hard explorer will still be able to find it. Is what's where you put your feet, because all around us we have hundreds and hundreds of little frogs. My God, I've never seen so many frogs.
Jeżeli jest, to może w drugą tam.
And we found the lake. Just like Fish Lake during the rainy fall and winter, the lake is nothing more than a shallow marshland. However, each summer as the water recedes, the lake drains directly into a lava tube, creating one of the most bizarre natural spectacles on Earth. We've yet to find the lava tube. We'll keep searching. Yeah, yeah. And we found the hole. Not quite what I expected. It looks like it's been clogged up with natural debris, but normally when the water recedes even less, you can actually see like a little waterfall flowing down into the lava tube. That's what I was hoping to witness. Not the ending I was hoping for, but at least we found the hole. Ja bo widzę na zdjęciu, to ona powinna być taka zatkana i po prostu lava tube w bok idzie. Oh, that strange looking mountain over there in the distance is Mount Washington, and that sort of pointy looking tip right there, that's actually the way volcanoes look before they erupt. In fact, if you see the old depictions of Mount Vesuvius, that's how it looks as well. And right down there is the appropriately named Blue Lake. Though Lost Lake may have been a bust, there is one lake in Oregon that never disappoints.
Across the Atlantic Ocean, the boats were made of wood. They landed on the eastern shore and found the land was good. Most of them settled down. The others pushed on across the Appalachian into the wilderness. Some in wagons, some on foot, and horses for the rest. Yes, some got left behind. The others pushed on across the Mississippi, about a mile wide, to face the Great Plains, thirst and hunger. Many, many died. Yes, some got left behind. The others pushed on across the Rocky Mountains, the salt flats of Utah, the wastelands of Nevada, and the high Sierra. Saw that some got left behind. The others pushed on into California, those men that knew no rest. The Pacific Ocean stopped the restless movement west. Some turned to the south, down to Mexico. But the people of whose blood I am, they said, we'll go and settle Oregon. The people I come from, they settled Oregon. People I come from.
Oh wow, it's absolutely incredible. I'm standing on the edge of one of the most beautiful and recognizable lakes on Earth. At just under 2,000 feet at its deepest point, Crater Lake is the deepest lake in the US and the 9th deepest in the world. The lake spans an area of just over 183,000 acres and sits inside of an extinct volcano called Mount Mazama, which last erupted around 7,700 years ago. Inside of it was actually a smaller volcanic formation known as a cinder cone. Today it's now extinct and forms Wizard Island. And all around the lake you can find these pumice fires called fossil fumaroles, which were formed after the softer ash and pumice layers left by the volcanic eruption eroded away. My Oregon road trip concludes in Klamath Falls. In operation from 1863 to 1890, Fort Klamath served a crucial role during a period of conflict with the indigenous tribes in the region. What had originally consisted of 50 wooden buildings, including a sawmill. Graves of 4 Modoc men who were executed for the killing of General Edward Canby can also be found at the site. We're on the shores of Upper Klamath Lake. First recorded in December of 1826 by Hardy, a fur trapper, commanded by Peter Ogden, who named it Dog Lake, after obtaining 9 dogs for food from the local Klamath Indians. Spanning an area of just over 3,700 square miles, this shallow freshwater lake is the largest in Oregon. The lake's natural ecosystem has been largely preserved thanks to its incredibly foul-smelling odor, which kept any potential settlers and developers at bay. I've been craving pizza since yesterday. What an adventure. I used to come to Oregon a lot as a child going camping, and some of the sites we visited didn't exist back then, while others I had no way of knowing about. So it was really interesting to experience this side of Oregon. And everyone has been so friendly to us and so happy to share their culture. We often dream of traveling to exotic countries, and we often forget that there are people who dream of coming to the U.S. They often take for granted what iconic sites we have at home. I don't think I've ever experienced so many different cultures on one trip. This just goes to show that sometimes those who want to experience different cultures need to look no further than their own country.